Yeah, hello again. Welcome to my video. This is Albert from Fix My Console. Today we have a PS5 Slim for repair, and it's a very popular case this time around, the 3 beep of death. So let me show you what it does. Now the console is not plugged to power right now. It's not connected with this power cord right here. So the moment you plug in a power cord, you get rapid 3 beeps, very fast 3 beep, and nothing happens afterwards. You press the power button, nothing happens. You press the jet button, nothing happens. So the console looks dead until you remove the cable once again and you plug it back in. You get 3 beeps. So this is the 3 beep of death, and today we'll be fixing this. So yeah, we're here and let's get right into it. So this is the PS5 Slim board from earlier. So I've disassembled the board. This is the board right here. Hook it up my bench power supply, and if I turn this switch on, if I flip this switch on, I get no sequence, no boot sequence, or barely any sequence at all. Let's try that again. A flash of 20 microamp and nothing. So the console, it will start up. So we need to fix this. And the 3 beep of death, also known as the 3 board, people popularly call it the 3 board. It's caused by this chip right here. This is the BIOS chip. Okay, this is the BIOS chip right here. It's beside the sound bridge. This is the sound bridge, and this is the BIOS chip. So now I will tell you what you need to have to be able to fix this. If you have this problem, if you want to fix it by yourself, you will need to know how to disassemble your console without breaking anything. That's very important. You will need a programmer. This is my programmer right here. I use the S-Gecko Pro. This is the S-Gecko. I use the S-Gecko. And this is the clip right here for the BIOS. Okay. So you need the programmer. You need to have the patch file to fix this. Okay. So we'll get right into that in a minute. But right now, I need to disassemble, remove this, and move on to the microscope, and we take it from there. So yeah, this is the chip. So this is a windbound chip, 25Q16JV. That's the chip. This is the BIOS chip. Once this BIOS chip gets corrupted, it can trigger the 3 beep of death. Then in some cases, it can even render the game to have a no power instance. It can cause so many other things, but today we're focused on the 3 beep of death. Okay. So I will hook up my programmer right now to this chip. I will dump it on my PC and we'll take it from there. So yeah, we have the programmer connected to the motherboard, as you can see right here. So I will switch to the laptop screen so you can see what is happening and follow me. So now I will launch the app. This is the S-Go Pro app. The name of the program is actually called S-Gecko. S-Gecko. S-G-E-C-U. Then this is the app right here. The S-Go Pro, S-G Pro. So that's S-Gecko Pro. You can see from my screen. So with the programmer connected, you select the right profile for your chip, the W25Q16V. That's what I use for the PS5 BIOS. Then you make sure you untick this check ID, untick that, make sure that is not ticked. Then you dump by clicking on this read button here. Then click on read. Okay, so that's what we have right now. It's read, so it has dumped successfully. Then we save. Ctrl S to save. I will save it as 3 beep, 3 board .bin. Okay. You can save. I'll try and do that twice just to get a valid jump. One more time. Read. Save. I'll call it 3 board 2. Bin. Okay. Then go to here. Okay, there. Compare the two, make sure they're both identical. You can use HSD to compare these files. The HSD editor, as you can see right here on the screen, HSD editor is what I use. So Ctrl K to compare. So those two files they're good, they are identical, even though they have the 3 bit of bits, but they're both good. So what we do now right now is we need to patch this file. Okay, we need to patch this file. The way I do this is I go to folder software, then browse for the file we just dumped just some seconds ago. That should be this one. All right, you can choose any of these. Either of this is good since they're both the same. They're both identical. So let's just take this one. So it's going to load all the information from for that file. So you copy out the serial number from the file we dumped earlier. You copy that. Then what we're going to do now is we get our patch file. We have to locate our patch file for this particular board. Go up. This is the path for the board, just 2 megabytes. Okay, so now I want to replace the serial number in the patch file with the one we copied earlier. So yeah, then select the board variants. You can use one of the last. You can use if I work with a slim, you can use the CFY 1216, even though it's 2016. It will still work all the same. Then select the edition of the console. If it's a digital, if it's a disc, choose the right one. Mine is a disc edition. If you want to save this, you can save it here. You can write something like 3 board fixed .bin. Okay. Click OK. So lastly, close this out. We head back to our SGecko Pro app and upload that. Press Ctrl O to upload. Browse for the patch file. This is the fix we just made from the patch file. So this is what we need to fix the 3 bit bits. Just upload this. Yeah, it's uploaded. The 3 volt fixed bin. So now lastly we program it back to the motherboard into the chip of the BIOS. Yeah, the BIOS chip. Click on program. Then it's gonna erase what is on the BIOS chip and write new files onto the BIOS chip from the file just created. So that should fix the problem. Just take a couple of seconds and it's done. So once that is done, now we can go back to the motherboard and check our boot sequence. We're back. Now let's check our boot sequence. I'll remove this until I'm done with the dumping and the whole programming thing. So log back in my bench power supply to the board. So let's see what boot sequence we get now. Yeah, 187 microamp. So the PS5 Slim's boards drop to 185 to 187 microamp, while the PS5 fat bulb drop off to 260 microamp. So you can just take note of that. So once again, let's do a second trial. $187 microamp. Okay, I'm gonna go back to 0. So that was good. That looks very good to me. Perfect. So now I will assemble the board and let's test. Okay, we have our console partially assembled. So now if I should have my power cord back, this is the console right here. This is the board we worked on earlier. If I should plug this, now we hear nothing. Yeah, so the 3 beep is gone. The 3 beep is gone. So now if I should press my power button now, the console is coming back on. So this is how you fix 3 beep of death the right way. So what I'll do is I will fully assemble the console, then we'll test on the TV. Yeah, so this is the final test. The console is fully assembled. I've connected the power cord and the controller. So if I should turn on this switch, yeah, and we should have video right here. Yeah. Turn on the controller. So the console is back. So that's how you fix the PS5 3 beep updates. You need a patch file, you need a programmer, and you are good to go. But what if you may ask, what if I don't have a patch file? What if I don't have a programmer? How do I fix my 3 beep updates or my PS5? Well, the other alternative you have is to get another PS5, probably a dead or a donor board, remove the BIOS chip and transplant it onto your PS5. You'll have to have some soldering skill to do that. But you need to know that if you are transplanting another donor chip from another board, you have to match the SKU. The SKUs have to match, otherwise it won't work. So that is for this video. My name is Albert from Fix My Console, and I will see you in the next one.